Hello, my name is Matthew Sweeney. I'd like to welcome you to this demonstration of the Moon Sequence. The sequence is geared for both Ashtanga Yoga practitioners looking to enhance rather than replace their regular 6-day-a-week practice, and also for students who find Ashtanga Yoga overheating or a little strong on the body in ways that may not always be appropriate. Chandrakrama is useful just prior to the full moon and new moon, particularly when you find your energies either a little higher or a little lower than normal. It's a great gentle sequence, a little more introspective and meditative than the standard Ashtanga practice. This sequence takes pressure off the upper body, shoulders and wrists, and tends to place more emphasis on the lower body, the hips and lower spine. The moon sequence is useful for women just prior to the menstrual cycle and during ovulation. In addition, the bulk of the practice is recommended during pregnancy with modifications, and particularly following pregnancy to aid in rapid recovery. Whether old or young, this sequence is great for any age. Please make use of this wonderful sequence. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, and just make sure that you follow the path of your own breath. Vande Gurunam Charanaravinde Sandarshita Svatma Sukhavabode Nishreyase Jangali Kayamane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantiyae Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakra Siddhaharinam Sahasra Shirasam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Come to a sitting position with your feet under your hips and your hands resting on your knees. Close your eyes and start breathing slowly in and out through your nose. Relax your abdomen, your face and your jaw. Apply gentle restriction at the base of your throat, getting a soft and consistent sound to the breath with Ujjayi Pranayama. As a general rule, minimize a loud breath with this sequence and minimize overworking the three bandha. Be effortless with this practice and be present where you are rather than trying to get to a better place. Breathe continuously, softly, and release any and all tensions in your abdomen. Allow yourself to release fully into the meditative state. Use the practice of the moon sequence to cultivate this receptive state of awareness. Chandrakrama will take you into an awareness of your inner energy and your inner self that is powerful, awakening, and deeply relaxing. Open your eyes. Inhale, bring your hands up parallel. Exhale and slide forward into child's pose. Inhale, come forward onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extending into downward dog. Inhale, coming down, arching into cat pose. Exhale, coming down into child's pose. Inhale, coming up to a kneeling position. Exhale, hips forward, keep your head forward. Inhale and release, hips back. Exhale and sit down. Inhale, bring your hands parallel. Exhale, forward into child's pose. Inhale, coming forward onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extending into downward dog. Inhale, arching into cat pose. Exhale, down, coming into child's pose. Inhale, coming up, kneeling position. Exhale, hips forward, firm your abdomen. Inhale, release the hips back. Exhale and sitting. Inhale, bring your hands up parallel. Exhale and slide forward into child's pose. Inhale, forward onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extending into downward dog. Inhale, arching, cat pose. Exhale and head down, child's pose. Inhale, coming up, kneeling position. Exhale, hips forward, firm your abdomen. Inhale, release the hips back. Exhale and sit down. Inhale, bring your hands parallel. Exhale and slide forward into child's pose. Inhale, coming forward into cat pose. Exhale, extend into downward dog. Inhale, coming down, looking up, cat pose. Exhale and head down, child's pose. Inhale, coming up, camel. Exhale, hips forward. Inhale, release. Exhale and sit down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale and slide forward. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale, looking up, cat pose. Exhale, coming down, child's pose. Inhale, coming up, open your feet. Exhale, hips forward. Inhale, release, close the feet. Exhale and sit down. Inhale, hands parallel. Exhale and slide forward. Inhale, come forward, hands and knees. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale and arch, looking up. Exhale and head down, child's pose. Inhale, coming up, lifting the hips. Exhale and firm the abdomen. Inhale, release. Exhale and sit down. Inhale, hands parallel. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale and arch, cat pose. Exhale and down, child's pose. Inhale, come up, hold the hips. Exhale, hips forward. Inhale, release. Exhale and sit down. Inhale, bring your hands up parallel. Exhale, sliding forward into child's pose. Inhale onto your hands and knees. Exhale, lifting into downward dog. Hold downward dog. You can spread your fingers and toes. And once again, close your eyes and relax your face. Avoid the temptation to do everything in the posture. Try to be still and just simply present with where you're at. Coming down, cat pose. Inhale and arch, looking up. Exhale, head down, tuck your tailbone. 1. Inhale, looking up, slight pause. Exhale, head down. 2. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, head down, slight pause. 3. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone. 4. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, head down. 5. Inhale, neutral spine. And exhale, head down into child's pose. Inhale, come up to a kneeling position, open your feet. Exhale, bring your hips forward and firm the abdomen. Keep your head forward and keep focusing on lifting and lengthening the front of your body, from the front of the thighs to the hips to the top of the chest. If you feel comfortable in this position and comfortable in the lower spine and in the neck, when you're ready, you can slowly ease your head back into the second position. Lift the chest and firm the abdomen. Camel posture. Inhale, coming up. Exhale and sit down and slide your hands forward into child's pose. Allow your breathing to soften here, let go and relax. Come back to a sitting position and take 1 or 2 deep breaths. Inhale, bring your hands up parallel. Exhale and slide forward into child's pose. Inhale, come forward onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extending into downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, right knee on the floor. Exhale and extend into the lunge. Inhale, bring your hands up parallel. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, step back, lift your heels and hips up. Exhale and heels to the floor. Inhale, step your right foot forward, your left knee to the floor. Exhale, hands extending down. Inhale, hands up parallel. Exhale, down to the floor. Inhale, step back, lift the heels, lift your hips. Exhale, heels down, downward dog. Coming down, inhale and arch into cat pose. Exhale, release, child's pose. Inhale, come up to a kneeling position, hips forward. Exhale, slowly, head back and lift your chest. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale and sit down. Inhale, bring both hands up parallel. Exhale, sliding forward into child's pose. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, extending into downward dog. Step your left foot. Inhale, forward. Right knee down. Exhale, hold the lunge. Inhale, bring both hands parallel. Exhale, release down to the floor. Inhale, step and lift the heels. Exhale and both heels go down. Inhale, step your right foot forward, left knee down. Exhale and hold the lunge. Inhale, both hands up, parallel. Exhale and release down to the floor. Inhale, step back, lift your hips as high as you can. Exhale, heels coming down. Inhale, coming down, cat pose, looking up. Exhale, head down into child's pose. Inhale, come up to a kneeling position. Exhale, slowly roll your head back. Inhale, coming up, release. Exhale, sitting. Inhale, hands parallel. Exhale, slide forward into child's pose. Inhale, cat pose, neutral spine. Exhale, into downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, right knee down. Exhale, hold the lunge. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, both heels come up. Exhale, both heels go down. Inhale, right foot forward, left knee down. Exhale and hold the lunge. Inhale, hands come up, keep your chin tucked. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, both heels up. Exhale, both heels go down. Inhale, slowly coming into cat pose. Exhale, release into child's pose. Inhale and come up, open your feet. Exhale, head coming back. Inhale, coming up, feet together. Exhale and sit down. Inhale, hands parallel. Exhale and slide forward. Inhale, come forward, cat pose. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, right knee down. Exhale, hold the lunge. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Press the floor. Inhale, step, lift your hips. Exhale, heels go down. Inhale, step the right foot forward, left knee down. Exhale and hold. Inhale, hands up slowly. Exhale, release. Inhale, step back, lift your heels. Exhale and heels go down. Coming down, inhale, arch, cat pose. Exhale and child's pose. Inhale, come up, open your feet. Exhale, hips forward and head back. Inhale, release forward. Exhale and sit down. Inhale, bring your hands up parallel. Exhale and come forward into child's pose. Inhale onto your hands and knees, and exhale into downward dog, and holding the position once more. Close your eyes and relax your face. Inhale, step your left foot forward, right knee to the floor. Exhale and hold the hips. Press your back foot flat and try to keep your weight even between both feet. Keep breathing steadily. Baby monkey posture. Inhale, bring your hands up parallel, firm the abdomen and look straight forward. Half moon posture, first variation. Link your hands together, look up towards your thumbs, exhale and slowly move the hands back. If you're not comfortable in this posture, come out of it and return to downward dog. Half moon posture, second variation. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, step and lift the heels up high. Exhale and the heels go down. Inhale, right foot steps, left knee down. Exhale and hold the hips. Keep your back foot flat. Balance evenly on both feet. Baby monkey posture, right side. Inhale, bring your hands up parallel. Drop your shoulders and firm the abdomen. Half moon posture, first variation, right side. Link your hands together, slowly lift the head up, exhale and reach back as is comfortable. Hold and breathe. Half moon posture, second variation, right side. Exhale, hands go down to the floor. Inhale, lift both heels up high. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, kneeling, looking up into cat pose. Exhale, reverse, tuck your tailbone. 1. Inhale, looking up, dropping the chest. Exhale, tucking the tailbone. 2. Inhale, looking up, and a slight pause at the end of each breath. Exhale, reverse. 3. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. 4. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. 5. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come up to a kneeling position, open your feet. Exhale, ease the hips forward and firm the abdomen. Once again, take a few deep breaths in this posture. If it's not comfortable bringing the head back, stay here for a full 5 to 10 breaths. As long as it's comfortable, you can exhale and slowly bring your head back, lift the chest. Camel posture. Inhale and come up, release your head. Exhale, sit down and feet together. Walk the hands forward, exhale into child's pose. Release your neck, your shoulders and your lower back. Inhale, come up to a kneeling position, resting your hands on your knees. Take 1 or 2 deep breaths. Inhale, bring your hands up parallel. Exhale and slide forward into child's pose. Inhale onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extending into downward dog. Bring your feet a little bit closer together than normal. Press your hands. Inhale, lift the left foot, extending straight as you can. Exhale, turn the left foot to the side, flexing the toes. Turn your head a little bit to the side also, looking slightly under your left arm. Exhale, bend at the knee, turning a little further to the side, lifting the left hip. Keep breathing deeply. Keep both hands and the bottom right foot firm on the floor. Inhale, extend the leg up straight as you can. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, bring the right foot up, extending. Again, keep the hands and feet firm on the floor. Exhale, turn to the side, flexing the toes. Turn your head slightly to the side also, looking somewhat under the right arm. Keep breathing steadily. Exhale, bend the knee, hook the foot overhead, and lifting the left hip a little higher. Inhale, lift the leg up straight. Exhale and slowly let it down. Coming down, inhale, exhale into child's pose, relax and release. Inhale, come up to sitting, rest your hands on your knees, and take 1 or 2 deep breaths. Inhale, bring your hands up parallel. Exhale and slide forward into child's pose. Inhale onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extending into downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, right foot flat to the floor. Exhale, hold the left hand on the left ankle, right hand to the right hip. Inhale, bring your right hand up and gaze at the top thumb. Triangle posture. Exhale, right hand to the hip, left hand to the floor and bend your left leg. Inhale, right hand comes up and gaze at the top thumb once more. Side angle posture. Turn and look down, both hands to the floor, exhale. Inhale, both heels up. Exhale, both heels go down. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, right hand to your right ankle, left hand to the left hip. Inhale, left hand comes up and gaze at the top thumb. Triangle posture on the right side. Exhale, left hand to the hip, right hand to the floor and bend the right knee. Inhale, left hand straight up. Look at the thumb once more. Side angle posture on the right side. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Inhale, lift both heels up. Exhale, both heels down. Inhale, step the left foot forward, back foot 45 degrees. Exhale, right hand to the floor and left hand to your hip. Inhale, left hand straight up. Twisting triangle posture. Exhale, left hand to your hips, step the right foot back and drop down into the lunge. Inhale, left hand up, turn and look at the top hand. Inside version of the side angle position. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Inhale, lift both heels up. Exhale and both heels go down. Inhale, step your right foot forward, back foot 45 degrees. Exhale, left hand down and right hand to your hip. Inhale, bring the right hand up and turn and look at the top thumb. Inside version of triangle posture. Exhale, right hand to the hip, step the left foot back and down into the lunge. Inhale, right hand up and turn and look. Side angle position, right side. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, step back, lift your hips. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, back foot 45 degrees and come high onto your fingertips. Exhale. Inhale, walk the fingertips forward and exhale, head down parallel with your arms. Forward position, front stretch. Inhale, walk the fingers back, lift the chest. Exhale, interlock the hands and lean forward over the front leg. Exhale, bring your hands flat to the floor. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, back foot 45 degrees. Exhale, high on your fingertips. Inhale, look forward, walk the fingertips out. Exhale, head parallel between your arms. Keep lifting your chest. Forward position, front stretch. Inhale, walk the fingertips high. Interlock the hands. Exhale and come forward. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, lifting, heels up. Exhale slowly, heels down. Inhale, left foot forward, left leg stays bent. Get your balance and exhale and hold the hips. Warrior position, first version. Inhale, bring your hands up parallel. Keep your gaze forward and lift the front of the hips, front of the abdomen. Warrior position, version 2. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, both heels come up. Exhale, both heels go down. Inhale, right foot steps. Get your balance. Exhale and hold the hips. Warrior position, right side. Inhale, hands up parallel. Lift the front of the abdomen and drop your shoulder blades. Warrior position, right side. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, lift the heels up high. Exhale and lower down. Inhale onto your hands and knees. Exhale into child's pose. Relax your breath and relax your face. Inhale, come up to a kneeling position, rest your hands on your knees and take 1 or 2 deep breaths. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, forward into child's pose. Inhale onto your hands and knees. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale, step your feet forward, cross the legs, exhale and sit down. Bring your legs straight out in front. Inhale, hold the top of the feet and lift your chest. Breathe deeply, softening the back of your neck. First version, west stretch posture. Hold around the outside edge of the foot, exhale, tuck your chin in and lengthen from the lower spine to the top of the chest. Exhale, slowly stretch the hands forward. Release your head, your neck and your face and close your eyes. West stretch posture, complete version. Inhale, come up, press your hands to the floor. Exhale and roll down slowly. Rolling vinyasa. Inhale, both legs come up. Pause. Take a breath. Exhale and hug the legs in. Keep them straight if you can. Bend them if you like. Take a breath. Exhale, feet to the floor. Inhale and lift your hips and take another full breath. Exhale, coming down, hug your knees to your chest. Inhale and roll up. Bend your left leg wide to the side. Exhale, right hand down and left hand on top. Lift the chest and tuck your chin. Deep breathing. Variation on head to knee posture. Exhale and walk both hands forward. Comfortably bring your head down. And close your eyes, relax your face. Keep your breath soft and steady. Keep your right leg firm. Inhale and lift up. Hold the right foot with the right hand. Exhale, wrap your left hand round and bind your thigh or your foot, whatever you can reach. Inhale, look left, lift your chest. Side stretch posture. Exhale, coming down, holding your right knee with the right hand. Bind the front foot if you can. Inhale, turn, lift and look up. Full side stretch posture. Inhale, lift and look up. Keep the left hand bound round the outside of your right foot. Exhale, reach around and bind your right hand around the left hip, possibly towards your left shin bone. Inhale, lift and look to the right. Sitting twist. Release. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, and lay down slowly. Inhale, both legs come up. Pause and take a breath. Exhale, hug the legs in. Keep them straight if you can, bend them if you wish. Exhale, bend the legs, feet flat. Inhale and lift your hips. Take a breath. Exhale, hug the knees in. Inhale and roll up. Bend the right leg to the side. Exhale, left hand down, right hand on top. Tuck your chin in and lift the chest. Variation, head to knee posture. Hands to the floor. Exhale, bring your head down. Relax your face and close your eyes. In the full head to knee posture. Inhale, coming up, bind the left hand to the left foot. Exhale and wrap the right hand around towards your thigh or the lower foot. Inhale, lift and look up to the right side. Keep both shoulder blades dropping. Side stretch posture. Exhale, bind the left hand to your knee, holding the top hand around the front foot if you can. Both hands bind. Inhale, lift and look up. The full side stretch posture. Inhale, lift, look up. Right hand binds around the outside of the left foot. Exhale, wrap your left hand round towards your thigh or possibly the lower shin. Inhale, lift and look over the left shoulder. Sitting twist. Straighten both legs as you inhale. Exhale and roll down slowly. Inhale, both legs come up. Pause, take a breath. Exhale, hug the legs in. Try and keep the lower back close to the floor. Take a breath. Exhale, feet to the floor. Inhale, lift the hips. And take a breath. Exhale, hips down, hug your knees. Inhale and roll up. Bring your feet forward, feet together and knees apart. Tuck your chin in, inhale and lift up. And keep breathing deeply. First version, upright bound angle posture. Exhale, walk your hands forward and slowly bring your forehead towards your heels. Close your eyes, relax your face, and extend from your hands to your shoulders, gently back into your hips. Inhale and coming up slowly, bring your feet a little bit closer. Exhale. Inhale and sit up tall. Keep breathing deeply. Second version, the bound angle posture. Exhale, walk your hands forward, bring your head down, and don't worry if you don't get your head too low to the floor, and also don't be concerned with how low your knees go, just let them be where they are. Focus on being present rather than just trying to push forward and achieve. Inhale and come up. Pull your feet as close as is comfortable. Bring your fingertips behind and lift your chest. Bound angle position, final variation. Bind the feet, drop your elbows, and once again lift the chest. Walk your hands forward. Slowly bring your head down and close your eyes, relax your face. Once again, don't be concerned with how far forward you get initially. If you can only stay in one of the first two positions in this set of 3, stay in the first 2 and just hold steadily and breathe where you are. Inhale and come up to sitting, straighten the legs, feet together. Exhale, lay down. Inhale, both legs come up. And pause, take a breath. Exhale, hug both legs in. And again, pause and take a breath. Bend your legs, exhale, feet to the floor. Inhale, hips rise. And take another full breath. Exhale, come down, hug the legs. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, widen the legs. Bring your palms flat to the floor and flex both feet. Keep your chin tucked and lengthen the lower spine. Sitting wide leg posture. Inhale, walk the hands over to either side of the left knee. Twist and exhale, lengthen out both hands towards the front foot on the left side. Head down and eyes closed. Keep extending into the opposite foot so the right foot stays flexed and the right hip stays down as best you can. Inhale and come up, walk the hands up to the middle. Exhale, come a little further forward, about 60 or 70% of your maximum. Firm the legs, soften the back of your neck. Inhale, walk the hands over to the right knee, create a little twist. Exhale, walk the hands forward, head down as is comfortable. Keep pressing the palm of your hands firmly to the floor and use this to extend back towards the opposite hip so the left hip stays down. Inhale, walk the hands back through the middle. Exhale and extend forward to your comfortable limit. Put your chin or your forehead to the floor and firm the legs and feet. Keep breathing deeply, working the middle of the chest and the upper abdomen bit by bit towards the floor. Inhale and come up. Lift the hands up, hands parallel, and keep your chin tucked, looking straight forward. Full seated upright position. Exhale, bring the hands round, work them into a reverse prayer position, and try and bring your palms flat together. Lift the chest, try to feel like you're extending from the groin up through the pelvic floor, as though you were lifting off the floor entirely. Release your hands to the floor. Inhale, bring both legs together. Exhale and roll down. Inhale, bring both legs up and pause, take a breath. Exhale and hug the legs in and take another breath. Exhale, feet to the floor. Inhale, lift the hips, lift your chest. Exhale, coming down, hug the legs. Inhale and roll up. Exhale and cross the legs in front. Bring the left foot on top of the right. Inhale with the feet firmly flexed. Exhale and come forward. Head down and eyes closed. Both legs crooked posture. Inhale and come up slowly. Work your feet around so the thighs are starting to cross each other. Exhale, bind the feet in. Hands forward, inhale. Exhale and head down over the top knee. Press your palms flat to the floor, extending back from the hands to the shoulders into your hips so that both sit bones stay in contact with the floor. Close your eyes and relax your face. Inhale, walk up over to the right side. Exhale and extend the hands down and head down just between your arms. Once again, press the palms flat, anchoring both buttocks to the floor. Keep breathing deeply and smoothly, maintaining the Ujjayi breath consistently throughout the practice. Inhale, walk the hands over through the middle. Exhale, head down. Inhale, lift and walk over to the left side. Exhale, go forward once more. Inhale, come back to the middle. Exhale and head down. Inhale, bring your arms up parallel. Upright version, Cow face posture. Exhale, bring the right hand down, slide the left hand back and try to bind both fingers together. Lift the chest and look forward. Complete cow face posture. Release your hands. Inhale, straighten the legs together. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, both legs come up. Take a breath. Exhale, hug the legs in. Keep extending the lower back towards the floor. Exhale, feet flat to the floor. Inhale, hips rise and lift the chest. Exhale, coming down, hug the legs in. Inhale, roll up. Cross the legs the other way. Exhale, right foot on top of the left. Flex both feet firmly. Inhale, exhale and come forward. Crooked leg posture, right side. Inhale and come up. Work the feet around. Exhale, binding them back towards your hips. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale and walk the hands forward. Once again, press your palms flat, extending from the hands to the shoulders back towards your hips. Close your eyes and relax your face. Inhale, come up. Walk the hands over to the left side. Exhale and go forward, head between your arms. Press the hands flat, anchoring the sit bones back towards the floor. Inhale, walk the hands back to the middle. Exhale, head over the knee. Inhale, up to the right side. Exhale, head down between your arms. Inhale, walk the hands back to the middle. Exhale, chin over the top knee. Inhale, bring both arms up parallel. Keep your chin slightly tucked and lengthening from the hips to the top of the chest. Upright cow face posture. Exhale, left hand drops behind, right arm comes over and bind the hands. Lift the chest and look straight forward. Complete cow face posture. Place the hands, inhale, straighten the legs, exhale and roll down. Inhale, both legs come up. Exhale, hug both legs in. Feet flat to the floor, exhale. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, coming down, hug the legs in. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, stepping back, coming into downward dog. Inhale, bring your left foot across. Exhale, right thigh works towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale and walk the hands forward, extending from your fingers to the rear toes. One leg crooked posture. Keep breathing deeply. Do your best to avoid falling asleep entirely. Inhale and walk the hands back up. Exhale and left forearm comes down across and reach the right hand across to the opposite thigh. Inhale and lift the head and look over the right shoulder. At the same time, keep the right thigh and your right hip anchoring down to the floor in the opposite direction. Exhale, bring your left shoulder down towards the floor. Press your palms firmly together. Inhale, lift and look over the top elbow. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Right forearm comes down. Bring the left arm back and reach towards the opposite heel. Inhaling and lifting, looking over the left shoulder. At the same time, keep the left hip anchoring down in the opposite direction. Exhale, bring the right shoulder down, press the palms together. Inhale, lift and look up.
Exhale, both hands go to the floor. Inhale, step, both heels come up. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, right foot comes across. Extend the left leg and left thigh down towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale and walk both hands forward. Head down and eyes closed. Extending from your fingertips to your toes. One leg crooked posture. Inhale, walk the hands back up. Exhale, right forearm comes down. Inhale, lift and look over the left shoulder. At the same time, keep your left hip anchoring down. Exhale, bring the right shoulder down toward the middle of the mat. Press the palms. Inhale, lift and look over the top elbow. Keep breathing deeply, stay alert. Look down, exhale, bring the hands flat. Bring your left forearm down. The right hand comes back. See if you can touch the base heel. Inhale, lift and look over the right shoulder. Exhale, place the left shoulder down, press your palms. Inhale, turn and look up. Exhale, bring both hands flat. Inhale, press and lift, both heels coming up. Exhale and both heels go down. Inhale, step forward into a kneeling position, open the feet and sit between the feet comfortably as you can. Tuck your chin, lift the chest, breathing freely. Sitting hero posture. Bring your hands to your feet. Exhale, bring your elbows to the floor. If you're comfortable with it, lying all the way down and bring your arms inverted overhead. If this position is not comfortable, come out of it and try the alternative option shown in the window above. Prone hero posture. Bring your elbows to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bind the elbows and bring them overhead. Inhale, bring your hands under the lower back, wriggle the palms together and work them up towards the thoracic spine. Exhale, tuck the chin and lie down on your hands. Breathe as smoothly as you can. Stay alert. Press your hands to the floor underneath you. Inhale and rise to sitting. Bind the feet. Exhale, head comes forward and keep your elbows and shoulders back. At the same time, see if you can keep your sit bones on the floor. Bowing hero posture. Inhale and come up. Press your hands to the floor. Exhale, step back to downward dog and hold for 1 or 2 breaths. Coming down onto your knees. Inhale, start to arch in cat pose. Exhale, reverse. 1. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, reverse. 2. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, head down. 3. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, head down. 4. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, head down. 5. Inhale. And exhale, coming to a sitting position. Hold your hips, inhale and rise, open the feet. Look towards your belly, firm the abdomen, and take a few deep breaths. As long as you're comfortable in this position, when you're ready, you can slowly start to ease your head back and come into the second position in your own time. In the second position, keep your chest lifted. Keep the breathing as smooth and steady as you can. Camel posture, first variation. Inhale, bring your head up. Exhale and sit down. And take a few deep breaths. Sit between your feet and hold your heels with each hand. Inhale, lifting up through your thighs. Exhale, roll the head back and once again lift the chest. Camel posture, second variation. Inhale and come up, hold the hips. Exhale and sit down. Bring your hands into a reverse prayer position, pressing the palms together. Inhale, slowly lift, hips come forward. Exhale, roll the head back. Once again, firming the abdomen, lengthening the front of your body. Camel posture, third variation. Inhale, come up. Exhale and sit down. Release your hands. Bring the right hand onto your foot, left arm up. Inhale and rise. Exhale, slowly reach back so your left arm is parallel with the floor. Camel posture, fourth variation. Inhale, coming up. Exhale and sit down. Change arms, left hand to the heel, right arm up. Inhale and rise, hips forward. Exhale, reaching back, right arm parallel with the floor. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, sitting down. Release your arms. Step back to downward dog, exhaling. Take 1 or 2 breaths as necessary. Child's pose. And again, take 1 or 2 breaths as necessary. Inhale, coming up. Keep your toes together and open the knees. Work the hands down your thighs. Exhale and slowly roll back. Inhale, come up a little. Exhale, come back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, rocking backwards and forwards. The more advanced student, if you want to try 1 or 2 breaths, you reach your head towards your feet. Full moon posture. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit down. And come forward into child's pose. Relax your face. Relax your neck, shoulders and lower back. Inhale, come forward, tuck your toes behind, and exhale, rock back. Work your knees around the outside of your arms, side of the body, and squeeze your knees inward. Press the palms together, elbows wide, pressing against your knees. Lift the chest and look straight forward. Try to keep your feet parallel, and if necessary, roll up a towel, a blanket or use a bolster and fold that under your feet, under your heels so you can balance effectively. Exhale, sit down. Inhale and straighten your legs. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, bring the legs all the way over. And the reverse forward stretch. And a few deep breaths. Bend your knees. Exhale, feet flat to the floor. Sit beside a wall. Slowly roll the legs up and lie flat. Place your hands on your abdomen and relax into the position. As necessary, you can use a blanket or a bolster under your hips or to cover yourself. Be as comfortable as you can be. This group of postures are called reverse action. Little by little, let go of any control of your breath, any control of the body, and any control of the mind. And as your belly relaxes fully, allow yourself to release all control, all resistance, and all effort. Open the legs wide, heels comfortably on the wall. Once again, place your hands on the belly or groin. Don't overstrain in this posture. Do your best to relax and release. Slowly bend the knees, bring your knees together, and release the groin for 1 or 2 breaths. Press the feet into the wall and slowly slide off the wall. Bring your feet apart into a straddle-like position and feet parallel with the floor. Once again, rest your hands on the belly or groin and release and relax into the posture. Again, avoid any sense of doing in the posture. Let go of control of the body, let go of control of the breath. And allow your attention to be soft and gentle. Connect with the water element of the lower abdomen and the fluidity of your own body. Slowly walk the feet back up the wall, hang your heels on the wall, and allow your legs and arms to completely relax. With each posture, deepening into the state of awareness, meditation, and relaxation. Bend your knees, feet to the floor, and slowly roll onto your right hand side. Lie on your right side for a minute or longer. Get up in your own time. Coming back to a sitting posture, Grabbing a blanket to place under your hips to elevate the lower spine. Place the hands on your hips. Feet wide, approximately mat width, and your knees angling gently towards each other. Prone, bound angle posture, first variation. Once again, release and relax into the posture, letting go of any sense of doing, relinquishing all control of your breath and body. Move the blanket and slowly roll it up to place it under the kidneys. Bring your feet together and knees comfortably wide. Resting your hands, allowing your body to soften bit by bit into the posture. Prone, bound angle posture, second variation. Do not force your knees apart, just let gravity do its work. If you do find the hips or the groin is uncomfortable at any time, you can bring the knees together and come out of the posture. Final rest posture. Allow yourself to get what you need for your own comfort, a blanket for the head, eye pillow, blanket to cover yourself if the temperature is cool. Have both the hands and feet opening, allowing your body to be in its most open, relaxed state that it can be. No technique is necessary here. Allow yourself to relax, release, and let go. Take rest. When you're ready, in your own time, rolling to your right hand side, lying still for another minute or so, and getting up in your own time.
Svashti prajabhyaha paripalayantam nyayena magena mahim mahishaha go brahmanebhyaha shubhamastu nityam loka samastaha sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shita Svatma Sukhavabode Nishreyase Jangali Kayamane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantiye Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakra Siddharinam Sahasra Shirasam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim